Thank you, Carol. It's so great to be with everybody this morning. And yes, my family is in the hotel business, and it really gave me a great education going into public service. When I was 14 years old, my grandfather, who raised me, says it's time for you to work full time during the summer. And he did have a variety of properties, and he had one in an area outside of Chicago in a pretty nice area, and there was another that he had right at O'Hare Airport, and that one was going under renovation. And he said, you know what, you're going here. And I worked behind the front desk of a hotel at 14 years old under a renovation season at O'Hare Airport, and I got to learn how to deal with people and so many complaints that this seems juvenile in the Senate compared to what I had to deal with when I was 14 years old. So definitely your industry helped me get here without question, and my heart goes out to you, and you are Florida. Without your organization and Carol and what you do for our state and the jobs that you provide and the people that you attract, we wouldn't have an economy here in Florida. So regardless where I came from, that's the fact. And I've always tried to look out for you the best I can. I believe we started with HEP was the first issue, Hospitality Education Program within our high schools. So it leads us to where we are today and this year. And yes, I know Representative Boyd was up here. Did he go through some of the technical stuff of the bill? So I won't get too much into it, but the bottom line is for the Department of Revenue to be interpreting for you that you are a provider of communication services, hence like a Sprint or an AT&T, that's unheard of. And that should not be the case. And when Carol informed me that there was one single property that had an assessment of $150,000 on them over the communication service tax, I was quite frankly appalled. And then when I saw that another operator who has 5 hotels, 2 of them were hit with this tax, and the other 3 of his properties were not, and there was no continuity between the properties and the tax, I couldn't even believe it. So I'm proud to run this bill for you. It's the right thing. I believe we will get it done with your support and your show of force, and we could set a standard for the industry. But, you know, I don't want to take up too much time. I would love to know what's on their mind, Carol.
Roger asked about beach renourishment, and I know you left me a message. So.
I did, and we do need to speak about that. I represent, just to let you know, I have the entire county of Palm Beach west of the Turnpike from Boca Deerfield all the way through the Glades, and then it cuts east through all of Palm Beach Gardens, part of Jupiter, all of Juno Beach, North Palm. So I have beaches in that area. Now, what I'm concerned, and I know there's issues down in Broward County in my area as well, the federal government is not fulfilling their end of the bargain when it comes to sending dollars down to Florida. In many areas, Broward's one of them for beach renourishment. Since I do have coastline now for the first time before, I'm greatly concerned about that. Congressman Murphy in my area did a great job pushing the federal government to get some funds down, but we really need an all-out push for all of Florida. There's no reason why this money is not being sent down per what's on the books, and we need to get it. So for you, the hoteliers, especially close to the beach, that is imperative that we get that money, that we're being progressive and making sure we all, no pun intended, stemming the tide of what's coming with our environment here. So count me as a supporter for all of Florida, helping you locate those dollars from Washington so we could have a state and federal push to make sure that your properties are whole, and of course our tourism industry is vibrant here. Happy to answer. Are you a conquistador, sir?
From San Agustin.
St. Augustine. Okay, terrific.
50 years ago next year.
Wow, terrific. It's an honor to speak in front of you, sir. Well, if there's nothing else, just please, once again, my heart goes out to you. I am here for you. The answer is always going to be yes. You probably haven't heard that much. Yeah, it is. And I'm on tape. So I will reiterate for the media, without the tourism industry and our hoteliers and everybody here in this room, we would have no economy to work with to get the education we need to create the jobs here. So it's my pleasure. Thank you.